and then it blew out. Yeah. And then that guy was phony.
Yeah, dude, he's our fucking male fucking Oprah. He's Oprah. So what he says,
but it goes back to what you said earlier with the woke audience. Everyone is woke. So if you have an opinion,
but they're not. Here's the problem. So all these people crying and cancel Joe Rogan and all this stuff. I bet you that's less than 1%.
Of course,
you go to Middle America, you hear what Joe said. Like, no, he's going to get vaccinated. They would. All right, I don't give a fuck.
They're probably not even thinking about that.
No,
but it's these woke people that'll go through
and
literally try to find out what the fuck he's saying.
But he's so so famous now. So when they do that, that gets clicks. That's all CNN or these woke people.
Sure, of course. Because being woke now, in my opinion, at this point, in the beginning I thought it was good, but at this point now, if you're out there saying I am woke, you're probably a bully, or you were a former bully, and you're just disguising your wokeness in bullying.
Correct. Or you used to be racist,
or you're a follower, dude. Or you're just following. Do you have any heart and soul? Can you stand? Or you just want to jump on everybody's train? Everybody else that makes points, you're like, I agree. No, be a fucking person.
That's the thing. Come up with your own ideas. There's no individuality to it. Because they only know what they are with this group, but they don't know what they are outside of this group. So they have to lump themselves in and like, oh, I believe that too. This is the thing. This is the thing that's popular right now. So I need to jump in here too.
And that's the thing is like, when we struggle, I think as people with, racism and tribalism and all these things, it's like all these things are survival techniques. Why do you think that we're the #1 reigning animal of the planet right now? You think because we were nice to the other animals? You think because we were nice to each other? That's not how it works, dude. That's not how it works. You look at anybody in the animal kingdom. What happens in a wolf? What happens in a wolf pack? A wolf gets injured or they're done, dude. Fuck you.
You make the pack.
So you now want somebody in the continental United States to think exactly like somebody who lives in, India and get along, every single person.
It's not
Most
realistic.
of us will.
It's not realistic.
Come on, dude. So it's like these problems are never going to end. But that's, I think, by design. I think that's by design, dude. Why would they want, could you imagine if tomorrow racism, sexism, every other ism is solved? Could you imagine?
I'd
be bored.
Dude, what would you do?
I'd be bored.
Like,
what am I supposed to do?
How would fucking the media make any money? How would they make any money? How would you make money if tomorrow, if genuinely tomorrow, what's the fact? And again,
we'd have nothing to talk about.
I'm like, you don't have anything bad to say about me?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's all cherry picking. And again, when I say this does not negate the things that happen, but it's very interesting when you know some people behind the scenes. And I'm not saying that I fucking, I call myself Chrissy Chlamydia. I don't have access to the top people, but I do know in the neighborhood I grew up in, I do know cops, I do know criminals, and they find out like New York City just announced, Mayor de Blasio just announced yesterday,
July 1st, right?
July 1st, New York. So I knew that 3 days ago from the criminals, from the people running the illegal fucking restaurant rings. They're like, this guy's gonna open, because they all talk. And it's interesting, last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, an Asian elderly person was mugged and beaten up in the streets of New York, right? Horrible thing that happened, right? Elderly, and it was front page in the news. Another elderly person beaten. Stop the Asian hate, right? And that's horrible that happened. But my friend who's a detective was like, and he's Asian, okay? So this is the thing, he's Asian, married to an Asian wife. He says, that's horrible that happened. He's like, but you know what the media doesn't say is that was one of 9 attacks on elderly people that day. Only one of them was Asian.
Oh, wow.
So they put that out.
Because it was hot. Because it's hot.
But he said there were 9 other, he said one guy, granted, he was most likely homeless. He was shot and killed and robbed for whatever.
And no one tells us.
And he was 71 years old. It will never make the news. He said, because they cherry pick, wait, let's look at the one that fits our narrative. Boom, let's explode. So that's the thing that the media does that's dicey is, yes, these things are happening and they're horrible, but they're cherry picking the ones that fit their narrative, and it makes us as people start to fight even more when in reality, mostly,
it creates more of a separation.
Everything is okay.
Most
people in America right now are sitting, all different races, religions, and having a good time and things are okay.
Agree.
You see when we go to the comedy clubs, when we see, look, we got all people.
It's a melting pot.
It's a melting pot. So if we really were this divided and this angry at each other, wouldn't there be war in the streets?
Yeah.
But there's not, unless you put on CNN and Fox News. That's why I'm fucking detached. I'm watching Wreck-It Ralph with my daughter. We're eating Magic Spoon cereal. Use the promo code CHAOS for $5 and I'm making content with homeless pimp and Chaz Palminteri.
Chrissy, now are you running for governor? Or?
Yeah, what is it?
That was a great pick.
Yes, dude. You're lighting it up right now.
I'm running for governor of fucking New York, and I'm getting handsy. I'm squeezing everybody's hands.
I'm Italian.
I'll squeeze your bush.
The cops, the criminals.
That just